Tiger, see if you can find another way out of here.
Okay.
Welcome, ghouls and ghoulettes and all the other ghosties and things in between. It is time for another evening of Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. And I'm going to put an accent on all of it because I had to try and do my best accent at the top. That was okay. Wasn't bad. V, was that okay? She said, she's had a long day. I've had a long day. We've had long days. Everyone's had long days. We're doing midnight premiere, midnight stream for you, for your viewing pleasures, for your eyeballs, and for your ear holes, and everything in between. Oh, God. Anyway, we're going to be providing the commentary. We're going to be providing the review, the reaction, everything in between. And we're going to be doing the last two episodes. We've got the viewing here, plus we've also got the murmuring. I believe the latter, the murmuring, not possesses, but Andrew Lincoln from Walking Dead is in that. I don't know who's in the viewing. I didn't get much info, but really excited. We've been doing every night of this is night 4. This is the last night. We're super excited. So we're just going to roll right into this. But before we do, don't forget, in the description below, we got all the links to all the stuff we do, including Twitch and Twitter and your face. We do that too. Sorry. Okay, it's late and I'm delirious. Let's get to it. Are you ready? I know I am. Let's get to it. And your face. All right, no, sorry. Let's get to it. And 3, 2, fun. First one is the viewing. Oops, sorry. One sec. Oh nope. I'm trying to jump ahead in time. I can't do that. Oh wait, it is available. Refresh it. Refresh the page. Good Lord, the viewing. Okay, 3, 2, fun. Now it's going. Boom. Netflix logo. Okay. A Netflix series, and there is Guillermo del Toro.
When a ruthless wonder hunter finds someone or something with a will, a hunger far greater than
Ooh,
his own.
exciting.
Printed in heavy paper, embossed, not quite pocket size, an invitation to a viewing.
Huh.
A night of pleasure for like-minded folks. A night that may also prove to be their last. Our story tonight is
The viewing.
and the director is Thomas Cosmatos.
Oh, okay. The viewing. Ooh, this is exciting. This show has been gross. This show has been great. I keep saying every episode that comes up is my favorite, and every one that has been coming up has been my favorite. So far, the last two were really, really good. The one with Rupert Grint and the one with Crispin Glover. Pickman's model was Crispin Glover's, which was a very good one. I didn't get a chance to... No, I did rate that one. The one I didn't get a chance to rate was the autopsy because it got so gross. And I got, like, almost kind of sick. But it didn't go out that way. It came out the other way. It was weird. Anyway, this show made stuff happen to me, and I had to take a break during the stream. Go watch that one. But anyway, I didn't rate that one, the autopsy. That one gets a full... If we're going for, like, gross and weird, a full 5. But my favorite have been... so far have been Pickman's model has been really good, and then the Rupert Grint one, which was like I think the witch's house or House of the Witch. Anyway, perfect timing. Now we get into this episode from the intro.
Lionel Lassiter requests your presence for a viewing. at the Sandpiper House. Saturday, September 22nd, 1917.
No, sorry, 1979. Loving the music. I'm a sucker for synthwave, of course. We use it for the show. Don't judge me. I'm not a sad boy. I'm already digging this. Come on. Are we in the 80s? No, 79. Sorry, 79? Yeah, so pre-80s. Proto-80s. Just before 80s. There was another episode that was set in a sort of proto-late 70s, early 80s era. I keep forgetting that one. Every director's style has been so specific. And yet it all mixes very well with the same kind of tone overall. It's very much within the cabinet, I'm saying. I'm calling it within the cabinet. Every director has been well within the cabinet of Curiosities. I think we'll just call it, like to shorten it, we'll call it cabinet. Okay, maybe some context now. Wait, hey, wait a minute. The dude on the left is really familiar. Wait, she's familiar too. Wait a minute. Hey, wait. Are these all comedic actors? Awesome. Dude, I think these are all comedic actors. Yeah, wait. Yeah. That's what's his name. And her too, she's a someone. They're all someone's, kind of, right? Yeah, I guess everyone is, but yeah, these guys especially. I keep forgetting his name. Yeah, he is like a legend. The Viewing. Okay, so let's see. They all got invited to a party. So there's a weird party, crazy party going on. There's a weird, crazy party happening. Hector. In a creepy van. Mustache guy in a creepy van. Hey, I'm Hector. Hop in my creepy van. Why not? It's the late 70s. That seems like a thing to do in the late 70s. Oop. All these guys are very familiar. Okay, who's the host?
Plenty of rich, powerful people that nobody knows about.
Yes, but there was a time when everyone knew everything about you. Surely men like ourselves, accustomed to being in the public spotlight, know how difficult it is to retreat from glory.
So they are, okay, so they're all the comedic actor people are kind of playing somewhat well-known people. That's interesting.
What do you do this summer?
I'm astrophysicist.
Maybe this is a dumb question, but where's someone like you stand on horoscopes?
An astrophysicist on horoscopes?
Very Capricorn of you.
Yikes.
But what is your sun sign? That's the real power of astrology. Your host would prefer if you remain silent during the remainder of the ride and listen to the audio program.
What? Okay, thank you, whoever made the comment, I guess. I don't know. Don't get weird in the chat, or I'll cancel you. And I'll put you in the cancel culture section of cancel. No, wait. You know what I mean. So don't make me cancel you in the chat. You will get canceled. The music I'm loving, this whole setting, the vibe, all of it. I'm loving everything about this. I've been entirely on board with this whole thing the whole time, and it just keeps getting like better and better as it goes on. Every episode literally has been building, and I love this is a Shining shot. Oh my god, I love this episode already. Sorry. Peter Weller. Peter Weller? Steve Agee? Oh yeah, Steve Agee. Okay, is it who I think it is? Eric Andre. It is. It's Eric Andre. And then what's her name? I think they had her name already. I love the compositions here. I love the shots. I love the music. This is so... And then Peter Weller. I mean, if you're not familiar, he was RoboCop, I believe. And he was also in... He was in a lot. Yeah, Peter Weller was RoboCop. And he was also Buckaroo Banzai for deep cut people like myself. Oldies, but goldies. And other stuff too. Peter Weller's done other stuff too. He was like a teacher. I think he was like a college teacher for a while, a professor, I believe. So he's getting some sort of injection. I don't know if this is a legal thing. I don't know if this is medicinal. The thing is, this show, every time in a movie, they would cut away from kind of the stuff like this. You know what I mean? Anytime anything gross would happen in a movie and like, oh, something gross is going to happen, they cut away. In this show... They're like, we're not cutting away. You're going to see everything gross that happens, and you're going to watch every gross moment. Is the medicine what I think it is, and it's just drugs, and he's just doing, like, hardcore drugs, and he's just getting super hardcore drugged out? Because if that's the case, dude... I seriously... the shots are so good. These shots are so good. I'm really digging it. Dude, this feels like a late 70s, early 80s. Like, for real, this is truly giving me late 70s, early 80s vibes. Like, every shot, like, it feels so authentic. And it's weird because I'm seeing, like, people from modern era in something that feels so authentic to like, a late 70s, early 80s. The music, the tone, the vibe, the look, it all, I mean, you know.
Well, it looks amazing and sounds amazing. Every measure was taken to preserve the magic.
Look, I know every time I see an episode, I go, oh, this one's my favorite, or oh, this one's my favorite. I really like that one, that one. So far, I'm really liking this one.
What does that mean?
This music sounds like vibrating crystals and all that other shit that you're into.
The music sounds like vibrating crystals and stuff. Or shiz, as he says. Interesting. Now we get to meeting our guest, or our host is meeting our guests. Our guests are meeting our host. And this is some trippy shiz, man. Whoa, this guy lives in like some weird late 70s, early 80s. I don't know what you'd call a trippy home. Like some drug addicts, late 70s, early 80s drug addicts home. Like everything is happening in this room. And it's circular, and it's got like a den. Like in the 70s and the 80s, there were dens in a lot of homes where it wasn't really like a living room. It was just like a little nook. And it would be like sunken, and there'd be sunken seats like this, and it was like a den. And people would go and probably do drugs in the den, usually, because if it's like a 70s den or an 80s den, That's what they were for. They were kind of like lower to the ground. She's very familiar too. Everyone is, man, all star-studded cast. Every last few episodes. Rupert Grint, Crispin Glover, in the last few. What's his name? In Autopsy, I keep forgetting his name. He's very, very talented.
Ice cold. Refreshing too. Just how I like.
Oh wow. Ginger ale, that's amazing.
You don't drink?
What, you think scientists don't like to party?
Yeah, Eric Andre is just in the show, by the way. Awesome. When I saw Crispin Glover, I was psyched. I was like, dude. When I saw Eric Andre, I was feeling that same level of like, this is dope. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Oh, man. I'm trying to quit, but these are those super hard to find Tibetan menthol cigarettes I dream about.
Don't you think if you were really trying to quit, the exact cigarette you desire wouldn't be there?
I am not going to let temptation get the better of me.
This is a good point.
Hello there. Welcome, guests. Sorry to keep you waiting. Please enjoy yourselves, and should you have any personal needs, Hector of Dr. Sana to take care of you.
Okay. Where's the host? What's going on? Why isn't the host there? Well, I mean, okay, he's probably just getting really messed up in his own den in his room, his personal room den, not his regular den. They had a lot of dens in the 70s and 80s.
Funny about selling more books than corn dogs at a country fair?
At a country corn fair?
It's clearly brutalism in the Mueller tradition, but there are subtle Aztec influences.
Aztec, huh?
Aztec?
Expert on Aztec architecture now?
Among other varieties of ancient civilizations that exceed the capabilities of their time. Yes.
I thought you were just famous for bending spoons with your mind or some shit.
Oh, okay. This guy's got like a collection thing, oddities, not oddities, but very specific things. There were like guns, and then there was like a mask there. So guns and a mask. Okay, and then we got Peter Weller. I'm glad that they showed the cast's names as they, because I couldn't remember their names, but I knew them.
My hand is a 50-year-old episode of hot ass single malt whiskey.
Okay.
Distillery opened in 1921.
He's got
Small suburb of Jokpo, where water was so revered.
special booze, but what's going on? Why are they here? These eccentric billionaire, these eccentric rich people always love to just paint a picture and spin a yarn and be theatrical. Look at him. Talking about the whiskey, not telling them why they're there. Typical.
Shipping it here, as you can see, that it remained intact. Made its way across all that chaos, all of that potential destruction, longer than many human lives, to us here tonight, 1979.
1979. Year of our Lord.
And enjoy.
Peter Weller. Killing it. Let's just hang out and get drunk off of this really old whiskey. Come on, y'all, let's get crunk. And they're like, crunk? What do you mean crunk? Nothing. Just let's party. You said crunk. Who says that anymore? Just nothing. Nothing. Let's get tore up. Alright, old timer. Eric Andre doesn't seem to be wanting, well, not Eric Andre, but his character.
15 hours later, I woke up naked in a ditch.
Wait, what? Oh, he was telling a story. That was the end of it. That's good. That's a funny bit. So they're just sitting there just pounding some whiskey. Okay. And pounding whiskey. Can we get to it? You probably are wondering why you're all here now that we just drank all this whiskey. Yeah.
Guy Landon, you are one of the most gifted novelists of our era. The writer learned a gift to you, singular experience, gentle push to inspire the best writer to greatness once again. I want to know your stunning mind brings.
No. More curious than ever before.
Howard Reinhardt, I'm told that you're getting extraordinary results from lab-controlled experiments into your extrasensory perception.
So he's doing some ESP stuff going on. We got an astrophysicist there as well. What's this guy up to?
And our results are striking.
What are you up to, dude?
But as you say, let's consider the sample.
What are you up to?
Our delightful Charlotte G, astrophysicist whose equations on the proliferation of alien life and panspermia theory have caused so much controversy.
Fascinating.
I believe in you, Charlotte. Dead world sees new living.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Nature of the universe.
I'm a human. I have human things.
Leonardo, Magellan, Copernicus, Galileo, all the great pioneers of philosophy artists.
Okay, these rich eccentric guys in movies and TV shows. It's like they're beat around the bush. Get to it, Peter Weller.
Randall, what are the chances we can gain some insight into that auditory void?
Oh, I don't know. Hard to talk about in words, you know?
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna have to grease those wheels, Randall. You know, raw to our start.
The way he delivered that line, yeah, I know. Like he was just so over it. That was hilarious. It's like, yeah, I know. Whatever. It's just only the way Peter Weller could deliver that line.
The whisper of every great recording artist. Every night is made a little bit brighter by the presence of your music. I'm telling you, your presence here has made this night so much brighter.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I sense he means what he says.
I do. Talking about music. Music, man. All art can only aspire
Music,
to
man.
music.
All art, man.
Everything Randall Roth has a hand in, I want to give it.
Not so sure about this next album. My God, you having trouble capturing the old magic? Randy? Come on, man. No one ever calls me Randy.
Randy.
Listen to Strike Landon. Randall has dominated the charts, and I have no doubt that his new album will top it.
So Eric Andre's playing musician.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I have no idea this next one will be received.
Hmm.
What's the concept?
It sounds ludicrously simple, but it's one word. Fantasy. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking fun.
Okay.
Guaranteed to be epic.
I mean, I don't know about that, Mr. Lassiter.
So what's the deal with this album?
Be drunk, Charlotte. Gentle push, something like me.
Okay, well maybe that's the thing I'm confused about. Am I really taking a big creative risk here, or is the machinery of my industry on the rise?
Perhaps control of the machinery is a real ambition.
Interesting. Oh, so he's just giving in to his whole thing. It's too bad. Yikes. So he chose the wrong path, man. Shouldn't have done it, dude.
How can I agree? You haven't touched it.
So they're getting him to just
Go ahead, man.
break all of his. So he's decided to not drink. He's decided to not smoke, and now they're getting him to smoke and drink. They give him a 50-year-old scotch. They're giving him some cigarettes, his favorite ones. They're just giving him everything, and he's just like, oh God, oh. And he's just giving in because it's just too hard. He should be, if this is too much for him, he shouldn't be in this environment, or he should be in a facility where they can monitor him. I hate saying that, but if people are this rough and they just can't abstain, then they need to be put in a scenario where, whoa, what is this? Weird cassette decks are popping out. Whoa, okay. Odd. So what is the game here? You up to, Peter Weller? What are you up to?
This music is pretty incredible.
Possible fun using would really suit the dynamic of the structure, so I had a custom made to it.
Interesting.
A gentleman from Venice by the name of Massimo Contini works exclusively with it now.
So you can't buy this album in stores.
Never. By the way, Randall, I hope you don't take offense that I didn't ask you to make the music for the Santa Barbara games. I'm taking that. I want you to know that I have you in mind to create the entire sound dynamic for the new house and every design.
Is it gonna be like this?
Striving for a feeling of innate transcendence.
Yeah, but this isn't. It's never what it seems.
About the architecture of this place. Tar, what did you think the influences were?
Yes. Well, obviously there's nice techniques.
Let me spare Tar the discomfort. The architect is no one whom anyone has ever heard of or ever will.
Wow. Okay. This isn't cryptic at all. The architect isn't anyone anyone would know of, or no one ever will. It's like, geez, all right. It's kind of cryptic the way you've said that. Don't know why.
Rude to ask.
Sylvester, everybody's always wanted to know, how did you make your fortune?
How? Yeah. Okay. So how did the? Yes. Thank you. How did this guy get his fortune?
As a younger man before World War II, I had already invested heavily in stock market and radio.
Isn't that a violation of international laws?
Geneva Convention?
So you're saying
International law, Geneva Convention stuff?
So, you have no idea how much money.
Hey man, don't spark up right now. They're in the middle of stuff. This is an important meeting, and you're not gonna smoke that reefer dope. You doper. You knock it off, doper. Get that reefer dope out of here.
Make me paranoid.
These guys are just passing a J, sparking up. It's illegal and wrong, and we don't condone or support it. Man, you freaking hippy dippy commie socialist. Look at them in a smoke circle. What's next? Drums, drum circle. What's next? Dancing. What's next? Freedom and happiness. Naps and snacks. What's that all about? Look at these punks. Just getting loaded on all of the stuff. Eric Andre seems to be a little too comfortable with this. I wonder if they let him just do a real one. He's like, can I just do a real one on set?
Answer?
I don't condone any of this drinking, or any of these drugs or alcohols. These smokings or none of it. But if you do anything, do it responsibly. For as long as you can. So he's getting loaded.
Everything you take to shrink that void down, none of it works. It's
like a black hole.
Oh. So the astrophysicist is getting messed up too. That's the funny thing. They haven't really shown her, but I think they have. Has she been getting messed up? It's like, yeah, the astrophysicist is totally gonna get loaded. Are you kidding me? It makes him understand the universe better, man. I'm not kidding. I think it does. Yeah, you're really harshing Peter Weller's mellow. Man. My dude. Yeah, don't touch the hippie shit. He has a golden AK. Every super rich person trope, every rich person trope that you can think of is happening with this character. Even to the point where he has a golden AK-47. It's like, come on.
That you're voting for Carter. Okay. Yikes. Very paranoid time. The truth is much more complicated.
What do you expect when the truth is so often threatened by those in power? As if we could not handle the revelations.
I have seen things that would make you shit your mind.
That delivery. Only he can do it. Only Peter Weller can do that. I have seen things that would make you shit your mind, Kemosabe. Come on. Dude. Nailing it.
My story is nowhere near as interesting as mine.
Well, I'm off to hear for that.
Good luck.
My degrees are limited. But at one time I was a private physician. Remember that?
Wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. What?
She was really dedicated to that.
I do
Wait,
know
what?
it's
I'm an 80s and 90s kid. That name sounds familiar. That's probably for some... Sorry, they're mentioning stuff from like... Oh, is she sparking up? Yeah, the astrophysicist is sparking up. Of course she is. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get loaded. It's like, oh, I do this all the time. It's like, I knew it.
And he told me he didn't like doctors. He thought of me as an artist. Give me anything that I want. As his physician, I saw his blood, I saw his teeth. Can you believe that sometimes, for no reason,
God, she's very familiar. I think I saw her in another film and she was very good in that as well, but I can't remember this actress's name. I gotta look it up at the end.
I also saw him.
I have to say, this episode is another one that feels like a slow build, a slow burn.
Oh, word, he didn't
They either start off with heavy stuff or they
fight.
roll slowly into it. Which again,
He kills people.
for this format, this is how you would do it. There's like that, you know. And there's somewhere it starts right in the middle. I'm hoping this might be like something where it's like we're at the midway point.
But he killed himself.
Not to say this hasn't been bizarre already, but this has been bizarre. This little like den circle drug group chat therapy. Is it Dr. Zod? Say Dr. Zod? So he's serving Dr. Oz? Zod? Dr. Oz. Sorry. No, not Dr. Oz.
Now let me saw it.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Are those... Oh, no, they're doing booger sugar. Ew. This shit... Gang... This shit is a life ruiner. That's a big old... That's a big old vase of booger sugar. Look, that one dude's just eyeballing it like, yeah, jeez, stay away from the book of sugar. It ain't no good.
Cocaine.
What does it look like?
Yeah, dude.
Never touch this stuff.
Don't.
It could dull my psychic abilities.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tar. But your daddy let you out alone.
Alright, buddy. Maybe it will enhance your abilities.
No, it won't. It won't. That won't enhance that. It doesn't do that. That stuff doesn't do that.
Wait, what is that?
Made it myself in my laboratory.
Wait, she's adding something to it.
What is your question for scientists?
Ew.
You know what I'm saying to my nervous system?
It will make you feel confident without any sharp edges of anxiety, depression, or
It'd be funny if she just went woo right if she did that big. That was a big spoonful bump that she did. Guys, she has a big old thing of cocaine, and that is not good. Look, drinking is one thing, smoking a ganja is another. But when we get to the booger sugar stuff, it's like, look, gang, these guys, they're going into the dark side. Like, if they were doing shrooms next, or if they were doing acid next, I'd be like, okay, stay in that department. But no, they're going with cocaine, and I'm like, oh god, that's gonna mess up any psychic stuff or any, like, you know what I mean? Like any spiritual stuff. That cocaine shuts it down. Like, you need to do psychedelics. Cocaine shuts it down. You're literally putting a full stop on everything, and you're going into overtime, you know? That table is amazing, though, because, like, they can just pass everything and swivel it. That's a cool table. I am envious of this, like, super drug den sunken floor with the spinny table where you just spin stuff around to people. Her adding her weird little laboratory stuff is not okay with me. They're already doing cocaine, which is already, like, a big no-no anyway, and now she's adding, like, weird lab, like, weird Breaking Bad meth crystal stuff to it. It's like, no, dude, I'm out. Like, once you start doing this stuff, I gotta go. You guys are gonna be up all night. You won't shut the hell up. You're gonna keep going on and on. No. Yikes. This is rough stuff. I'm saying that as I'm drinking coffee. I'm like, yeah, they're doing cocaine. That's the, well, I mean, to be fair, that's way worse.
If anything, I'm trying to get you only to function at the peak of your capability. Each one of you has been precisely chosen tonight to take on this one risk. You need to be in sync. Like music being right. Now, what's the best song you've ever heard?
The majority of this episode is taking place in this, like, little drug den.
1969. I'm in Greece, and I follow these freaks like psychedelic music. I'm a big song one night. Never been recorded, just some radio. It made me nostalgic for things that never happened. Only existed at the moment.
Eric Andre proving to be an incredible actor, actually. Very surprised by that. Haven't seen him act a lot. I've seen him do more comedic stuff. Eric Andre's got a believable range for acting. I would say it's very believable. That's not easy to do. A lot of comedians can't really pull that off. Like a handful. Like, they can act, like, you know, some of them can just act and they're alright, but Eric Andre, he seems to have this, like, you know, that he crosses the line where it's believable. Where it's like, oh yeah, and you believe it and you buy it when he does it. Whereas other comedic actors, they're going for a different thing. Like, more comedy, more obvious. He like, Eric Andre seems to understand the subtlety of it.
you want to feel the way.
She's great too, by the way. Every time I see her in something, I'm always very impressed by her. She does very specific things when she's performing. She makes very specific choices, but they're very bold choices. Her as well. The one, Bangs. Bangs? I keep forgetting her name. I'm calling her Bangs. Bangs is banging, of course, but I can't remember what I've seen her in. I don't want to quote a movie because I could be way off. But the astrophysicist is like getting down with it. Of course, it should be no surprise that the astrophysicist is just like getting down with everybody. That should be no surprise. Everyone should just totally be like, yeah. Cat? Cat, what are you doing? Cat. Cat's coming over and being a cat. Look out. This episode is so different. We got in a very big, epic way. Big opening. Big, escaping shots. And now, for it to start so big and to start so wide, and then to scale down to this, where we're only in this room in this one specific spot with these people in a circle. It's very unique. It's a very unique way of telling the story, because you're starting big and then you're going condensing to this, and then this starts to get bigger even though it's small, right? It's hard to explain. It's like the world of the mind can be just as large, if not bigger, than the world of our reality. The idea of drugs expanding their small confined space. But the cocaine part I don't agree with, sorry. Like, psychedelics. The acid, the shrooms, the ganj or whatever, like, yeah, that makes sense. Peyote or whatever. Hell, even salvia. But not cocaine. That ruins everything. It's like a full stop on what you're trying to vision quest, you know? And it's like, yeah, let's go run around and be crazy. It's like, no. I was going to say, are they going to do like Molly or E next? I'm like, no, it's 79. So they'd probably do Quaaludes. It'd probably be Quaaludes, not Molly or E. They had Quaaludes back then. Wolf of Wall Street, if you're not familiar, if you've seen that, then you know. They don't make Quaaludes anymore. I'm surprised they didn't pop out a bunch of pills. Apparently Quaaludes came in all sorts. They were like yellow and some other color. Okay, now we're moving from one room to another, although it looks kind of like the last room, just with something else in the center. It seems like cheating, but okay. It's like, hey, wait a minute. What the hell is this thing? It's some weird... It looks like an art project. But it's probably not. It's probably something weird. Art projects are weird, so you know what? Checks out. Oh boy, the music is great. Everything about this is more sci-fi? Is this more sci-fi? It's seeming more sci-fi than anything. This episode has very satisfying compositions. The lighting, the costumes, the set, the way it's been, it's very, it's hard to explain. Cerebral? It's very cerebral. And I think he has what appears to be a comet? Meteorite. By the way, he got the astrophysicist really, really messed up on all kinds of drugs, and she's just like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna go on and on. In the obelisk chamber.
magnetic fields.
Well, magnetic field carbon dating was useless. In fact, it was nothing.
No, cigarettes and that too, my dude. Oh, he's all gone hedonistic now.
Hey, there's no smoking. You never said anything about Jay.
That's a good point.
No smoking.
He's like, okay, well, regardless, there's no smoking, anything. That's a good point. He's like, he's like, regardless, there's no smoking of any kind.
Do you? Give me a fucking break. Thank you for the space cocaine. That was
The
fucking
space
incredible.
cocaine.
But you brought me all the way out here to show me a fucking rock.
It's not a rock, it's a meteor. So it's a really sick rock. It's like the coolest rock from space. It's like awesome. Shut up. Oh, did the meteor absorb the reefer smoke? Uh-oh. Oh, dude, don't. Oh, no, he's gonna get the aliens high. No, don't get the aliens high. They won't shut up. I'm kidding. Kind of. This is so different from, like, every episode is so different from everyone, but this is the most sci-fi I've seen so far. So he blew the weed smoke at the meteor, and the meteor sucked it up and went, and now it's all activated. I don't know. It's like activating charcoal or something. It's like you're activating the meteor with weed smoke. This is off the rails. Get it high. Get it high. Keep blowing all your smoke at it. Why is he rubbing it? He's just like rubbing it now. He's just standing there like rubbing the thing. He's that messed up. He's just rubbing it. I don't know if that's a meteor or it might just be like a crustacean looking thing. Right? It looks more like a crustacean type thing. Maybe insect, like insectoid, like insect like. Oh, it's doing a ringing noise. Yikes. Dude. They are all... Oh, it's cracking open! Oh, it's busting open! It's gonna bust out. It's gonna bust out. It's gonna bust out. What is it? What is it? Okay, now, I was gonna say, we better get to some weirdness, because it's starting to get towards the end of the episode, so I want to make sure it's getting weird. It needs to get nice and weird. Yep, here we go. Some weird goo monster. Oh my god. A weird goo monster got high inside of the rock. And now it's busting out. Sup, dudes? I think that's what it's saying. It's like, sup, dudes? Thanks for the smokes. I am your leader now. That's what it should say. Oh, it's communicating with the psychic type dude. Is that what he ESP? Oh, the astrophysicist is just, their brains are just, they can't handle it. Dude. The music, I love the music. This whole thing has been awesome. They're all getting it's all like scanners now where this thing is coming out and it's just, they can't handle its psychic energy. They're melting. Oh, the psychic dude's melting. His face is literally melting. Uh-oh. This is horrifying. So when they cracked this thing out of it's probing me. Oh God. Oh Lord, 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 Lord. It's dude. It melted the one guy's face and exploded the other dude. And now the lady is just going up to it like, what's up? Oh, why is she touching it? Oh, this is getting weird. Why is she fondling the alien? Does the alien like, is this consensual? Is this consensual? Does the alien like this? Is this consensual? Is the alien like, yeah. That's right, you like that. Yeah, you like the goo monster, huh? And she's like, no. I'm super stoned. It's super messed up. I don't know what I'm doing. Now her face is melting. Literally, their faces are melting. That's a really interesting... It's a really unique effect. I don't find it as disgusting as I found the autopsy episode. That one got gross, obviously. I was having trouble with that one. This one, there was another one I had trouble with that was really gross, but this one's not so bad. What is he doing? Is he just like rubbing his teeth with the he just goes to the cocaine and just... She's like, no, leave the drugs. Oh, he spilled the cocaine everywhere. Oh my God, no. Oh, he's like, well, you gotta open the door. He's like, hold on, I gotta push a button. Wait, is he grabbing the gold AK? Nice. I knew someone was gonna bust that thing out at some point. I'm like, dude, if you got a gold AK-47, at some point someone's gotta bust that shit out, right? No offense. But come on. Because it just looks cool, you know? Like Call of Duty style when you get a gold skin on your weapons. Any game when you get a gold skin on your... Any skin that's dope. You're like, yeah, check it out. It looks cooler now. It's the same thing. Yeah, but it just looks cool. It just looks dope. And that's... It looks dope. Look at it. This goo monster looks dope too, by the way. It's got every part of it. When we talk about alien creatures, right? You want something to look alien to a human. Well, we're bipedal, right? So what would be alien to a human? Something that isn't bipedal at all. Something that doesn't exist in a bipedal form. It exists in some other kind of form. This is like a weird goo monster scenario. And I find it very, very fascinating. Of course, horrifying. Because he's sitting there like, what is this thing? What is this thing? Let's get a bunch of people out here. And let's try and figure this out. So he does. And this episode is making a really good point. In these movies and in these shows, everyone's like, yeah, let's get the alien out, or let's figure this thing out. And never when they do that, oh, it's assimilated a person now. So now it's jumped into that, or not jumped into, but now it's Peter Weller is now a part of it. And now it's slowly walking towards him. He's shooting it. And bullets are doing nothing to it. The bullets are going through it, but I don't think bullets are going to do anything to it. I think this thing is just going to keep going. These guys are trying to run away. Oh, they're taking the sports car? Yes! Take the lime green sports car with the stripes. Does it have stripes? I don't care. It's dope. Take it. Lime green sports car. 70s. Come on. Dude, that's not going to stop it. You're going to have to just run away. You can't win. Oh, God. It's electric. Whoa. Oh, my God. Dude, this episode is crazy. Every episode's been crazy. This one is just... They're really embracing the sci-fi. Like, totally. It's like, yeah, this is sci-fi. This is like The Thing mixed with Alien, mixed with, like, God, I don't know what else you would say. And now it's just slowly walking. Is it absorbing the other person? Where's it going? What's it doing? It's just kind of looking around. It's just kind of absorbing. It's just kind of figuring out where it is. Oh, it's just slowly walking into the woods. The weird alien goo monster is just slowly walking out of the woods. Where are they going? Into a sewer? Oh, he's going into a sewer. Fascinating. So it's Peter Weller as the alien goo monster? Or maybe it just doesn't understand what it is? Yeah, this is like Alien, Thing, and Predator mixed together. The Thing from the 80s, Alien, and the Predator. It's like all three. And now he's just going to the sewer? Oh god, he's slowly just crawling into the sewer, or walking. Very slow. Gotta work on that pace, my dude. You work on your pace, my dude. You'll pick up that pace, my bro. So slow. Well, it's his first day, right? Like, it's always slow on your first day. We know what that's like. Don't be hating. Why is she stopping? What happened? What the hell did that just happen? Okay, that's what he said. Lucky Rabbit's foot in the car. That's funny. That Lucky Rabbit's foot is hilarious right now. Oh, wow. So, okay, we're just cutting ahead because he's walking very, very slow. And now he's walked all the way through a drainage pipe, or to the LA River. Is that the LA River? I saw a bunch of concrete, a toppled over cart, and I just assumed LA River. Am I right? Like shopping cart toppled over and like concrete looking. Is that the LA River? I think so. So it's, yeah, so now he's just slowly walking around the city. If not LA, it's a city. This weird alien goo monster is just loose. In the, oh, awesome. I love that. God, that was great. That one was, I mean, they're all good, but that one so far has been my favorite. Okay, we're going right into the next one. Out of 5 things, alien goo monsters, that's a 5. I give that one a 5. Next one is the Murmuring. Del Toro is now speaking, sorry.
They are without precedent, crisscrossing the twilight sky, forming ever-changing patterns called murmurations.
Murmurations?
I would also suggest a voice, a whisper, a prayer uttered in the dark. When we think we have lost it all. The story today is The Murmuring. Our director is Jennifer.
The Murmuring. Oh, yes, I've heard of this one. I heard Andrew Lincoln is in this. Wow. While we have time, while this intro is going, I want to kind of review the last one a little bit more. That one has been my favorite so far. The viewing has been great. I didn't know what to expect from it. I love not knowing what it's going to be going into it. I love just knowing a basic premise, and all I knew is they were invited to an eccentric millionaire, billionaire, rich person's party. Wow, the 80s-ness, the synthwave, the sci-fi, the hardcore sci-fi, everything about it, loved it. 5 out of 5 alien goo monsters. I would love to see it fleshed out with more alien goo monsterness. I'd love to a 2-hour feature would be great for that one. That one was great. I would love a 2-hour movie of that, or an ongoing thing. Anyway, let's give this one give this one the floor, I should say. The next one the floor.
To those familiar with its breathtaking flight patterns known as murmurations.
She's familiar too. I just don't know how I remember her. Is that Andrew Lincoln? Yeah, that's him. Right off the bat, he's on the projector, operating the projector. I'm just gonna say projector. I keep forgetting what it's called. Slides. Yeah, slides. It took a minute. It's late. I'm doing a late stream. Okay, guys, I'm doing 4 nights in a row. This is the last one. Oh, all the birds flying made a bird in flight. That's really cool. Based on the short story by Guillermo del Toro. So he wrote this. Huh, he wrote this one. Awesome. Huh. Interesting. So the birds are just, not just birds, but there's a natural pattern in nature. But they all seem to have this like group mentality. Sorry. Stop it. Come on. Cat is being really bad right now. I'm sorry. Come on. I'm mad at you. Get down. Hey. Come on. He's talking back. Hey. He's being insolent. Sorry. This is fascinating getting this set up, by the way. I'm sorry the cat's being rude. Oh, they've got footage in this one. Okay, great. So this is going to be the movement in action that they were speaking of. Sorry, excuse me. Hey, don't make me grab the... I'm going to have to grab this animal. I'm going to have to go grab this animal. He won't stop acting up. Do I have to come grab you? Okay, here we go. This is what they mean. I've seen similar things, not like the patterns that they're talking of, but like, you know, when you're out and about and you see birds move, there's sometimes interesting shapes that happen that you kind of notice. They're trying to see if there's any correlation between the shapes, any sort of like intelligence beyond that, I guess.
They're one of the few survivors of the prehistoric era. Much smaller, of course. But mostly unchanged, which I find fascinating. I'm also a trip lover of research. Pop me in a room with a stack of books, and I'm happy. What about you, Mrs. Bradley? What do you love most about birds?
Okay.
Freedom.
She loves the freedom of birds. Okay.
You wouldn't want to lift off and fly away from the home like that sometimes.
Oh, okay. She's very much letting us know how unhappy she is, or at least giving us a clue as to that's a sort of indicator.
After all you've been through.
Interesting.
To call you once. There is a God, he certainly is a very cruel one.
I love the era this is set in. This is such a Del Toro era. He loves this style. He loves this aesthetic. Everything about this is just screaming like him. Even though I know it's not directed by him, it's written by him, but this seems almost like the director is doing an homage to Del Toro because it's based on the short story. I wonder, with their thick glasses, if they are both an extension of Del Toro. Because he himself has he has this sort of glasses like that. I wonder if there's sort of an extension of him in this. That's if I'm gonna take it with that kind of mentality. Love this shot of this water. The distance, they're isolated. Look at all this water. Look at all this land. Look at how far. Oh, this house looks beautiful too. Oh, this is such a cozy setting here. Like it looks like a haunted house that's kind of dilapidated. Right by the water. Oh, this looks cozy AF. Like a creepy cozy AF, right? Creepy cozy vibes. You know, like how like they'll put haunted houses and on Airbnb and you can rent a room in a haunted house. There's a whole business around that stuff. They make a lot of money. Dude, who wouldn't want to stay at this house by the water? Like, this is rad. They're like, they can't believe it. Even they're like, well, I can't believe it. There's got to be a catch. And it's a horror show, so there's a catch. There's always a catch, my dude. To my sweetheart. Sorry, that's what it says. That's what the picture frame says. To my sweetheart. I'm just reading it in that voice. Dude, this is idealistic, right? These two, where they're at, what they're doing, everything is just so like kind of cookie cutter about it, right? Everything's just so kind of idealistic. Love that camera. Oh, the reel to reel. Oh, I love that camera. Oh, I love the cameras of this era. Oh, so beautiful. Big fan of all the tech they're using because, you know, they're using it of the era. What just a lovely, cozy, almost like a slice of life, right? Wait a minute. Is this going to be like The Birds? Like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds? Is this going to be like The Birds? I'm an idiot. Why didn't I think? Dummy. This could be the homage to The Birds. This could be like an homage. I just realized that I've had such a stupid head. This is totally an homage to The Birds. Right? Unless the birds don't go crazy, unless there's something else. If the birds go crazy and start attacking, I'm like, this is just like Hitchcock's The Birds. I almost want this to be in black and white. I wonder. I could do that. I could probably, for myself. You could probably do it at home too. You just go to your TV settings and you can make any show black and white. Just go into your TV settings and lower stuff. Okay, so now they're trying to capture it again. This movement in nature. Flock, herd mentality, flock mentality. Where they're sort of making these shapes in nature. Fascinating. And she's being moved. It's moving her to tears. Because it's so beautiful. Understandably.
So soft. Towels, sheets. They didn't have to do that. They were being paid a pittance for now.
Andrew Lincoln is doing a great job in this. As in, instead of, you know, feeling like I'm watching Rick Grimes or I feel that this is a much more subdued character, and this is a more academic-minded, more... Oh, these... What? Oh, denied.
It's our first full day. 7 slept.
Yikes. Shot down. Lady, you're crazy for shooting that down. That's Andrew Lincoln, lady. You don't turn that D down. You don't turn that Andrew Lincoln D down. You go hard on that D. Sorry, it's late and I'm... Alright. Here we go. They're not doing it. They're hanging out, waiting for the next day to work. He's all like... Awkward. She's like, Awkward. They're both like, awkward. She's like, I don't want to hook up with you. I'd rather be a bird. Yeah, but what? Yeah, I don't really want to eat food. I'd rather be a bird. I don't want to do anything. I'd rather be a bird. What? Weird. Weird. Weird logic there. Okay, so they're in this house. Come on, the birds have to start getting weird, right? There's gotta be something with weird birds. Something's up. Come on, something's up. What the hell? What? Is that a baby crying? Was that a baby crying? Is that the birds?
1951, 6 p.m. Big Harbor Island. A large number of runners are gathering in the bay. Approximately 30,000.
Wow. So the birds just...
I have no idea.
Why'd that go?
I'll check and go back to bed.
He's like, why'd that play? I don't know. But they sound like there's a baby. Oh, weird. Oh, no. Wait, are the birds a misdirection? Are we supposed to be looking at the birds? I think it's something weird's gonna happen with the birds, and there's like a haunted house thing going on. Because like, hey, this house, no one's really living in it, and it's by the water, and it's great, and nothing's wrong with it, and you should just stay here. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. By the way, it's haunted AF. There's a ghost baby. And it cries, and it does stuff. No. Yeah, sorry, bye. Like, no, he didn't even mention any of that. He's like, okay, bye. Have fun watching birds. And he's like walking away. Heh, stupid idiots. They're gonna get haunted by the ghost baby. No, not the ghost baby. To be fair, that would be an annoying ghost to have around, because it's like, wah, wah. It's like, well, I can't console you because you're a baby ghost. It's not like I can do anything. How am I gonna comfort you? You're eternally uncomfortable. Anyway, sorry. It's a whole thing. I love how they made him look just like a big old dork. Andrew Lincoln just looks like a big old dork.
Yes, it was delicious.
No problem.
Okay, so they're a cute couple and they're just trying to get things going. Look, it sounded like there was a baby crying. And then that reel-to-reel started playing. What's going on, man? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is she? Wait. The what? Oh. Uh-oh. If Del Toro wrote this, it's gonna be extra spooky, right? He knows how to do extra spooky. But why'd she stop? Oh, God. Now what? Oh, God. Now what? She's like, what'd she hear?
In here.
Roll your eyes.
Dude. Oh, sorry. If you hear like what sounds like clanging, banging metal in the background, that's just the show's blacksmith. He's just doing a little metal work right now. It's the furnace. It's an old building. It always happens because it gets cold at night.
Got good audio, I think. Very noisy.
Clang, clang, clang. Sorry.
Wonderful.
She made a casserole? Delicious. Eat it up. Yum. Eat that casserole up. Delicious. Delicious casserole. Home cooked meal? I'll take seconds already. Thank you so much.
Cherry selection.
What are you reading?
The mating habits of the dunlin in the Canadian Lake Tundra region.
It sounds provocative. We're not even dealing with them in the mating season, darling.
Well, every aspect of the behavior.
What kind of a accent is he doing in this one? He's doing a bit of a different accent.
Why don't they engage in relations?
Too busy making love.
So he's trying to do like a New England, not New England, but like a East Coast, like Northeast Coast accent. Animal, if I have to grab you, I will. Don't make me grab you, animal. See, like, you better lie down. What's he doing? Oh, is he doing a Charlie Chaplin dance? No, he's doing. What dance is he doing? Oh, I see.
Come on. Please.
No, I want to read.
Come. Please.
No, you need to have fun in your life, lady. You need to stop sitting around being all like, well, I need to have a book and I need to do. No, you need to get up and you need to live your life. She's like, I don't want to. She's like, this is awful.
Good, don't.
She's like, I'm not in the mood. What? Why? She's like, oh, come on. I'm just trying to have fun.
Never ending.
Oh, he's getting personal now. What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean, what's that supposed to mean? You know. Sorry. She gets it. They don't have to say it. In so many words, that's exactly what happened, but they didn't have to say anything at all. We got it as the audience. Well done. Well done. Oh, he's snoring. Okay. So far, the horror is marriage. As it always is. Uh-oh. What? Oh, no. Oh, it's not a... The birds were a misdirect. It's a ghost baby. Goo goo gaga. No ghost baby. Where? I'm a ghost baby. Is that what it is? Oh, dude. Oh, dude. There is clearly... They did... The dude, the fisherman dude, the boat guy who brought him out here, oh, he didn't tell them they were going to a haunted spot. We were just to believe that this was just a bird scenario. I thought we were just, what a misdirect. The birds were a misdirect. Well, well, well. Hey, you're gonna misdirect with some birds. Wait, she's hiding under the covers? How come he's not getting up? He doesn't hear this? Why doesn't he? Wake up, Andrew. Like, kid, go fight the zombies. What the hell are you doing, Rick? Oh, the door. Oh. It's just slamming back and forth, and she saw someone walk by. Or she thought she saw something walk by. And she's like, oh, the lights aren't working. Why aren't the lights working? Everything off. This is a nightmare. She's having a nightmare because he would hear that too if that was actually happening. This is a nightmare because the lights would work. Why wouldn't the lights work? In dreams, you go to switch a light switch and it won't turn on. That's how you know you're in a dream. Usually. Sometimes. You could also try to look at a book, and if you look at a book and you can't read the words on a book, and if it looks like gibberish, then you're in a dream as well. In case it's not, if it's too specific, and because sometimes you'll be in a dream, you can flip a light switch on and the light will come on in a dream. Other times, to get more specific, you go, well, look at a newspaper or a book or a magazine or try and pick something up and read it, and you won't be able to read it because there's no words to read. But a light switch could probably turn on and off in a dream.
What?
What's weird is that the lights didn't turn on or off, though. That door was slamming open and shut and open and shut. Well, that makes it easy. They can just take readings from inside. Yeah, what are they doing? The in pajamas? Oh, okay, so they're in the attic. Oh, okay. Is that a rig for the camera? Is that an old school rig for the That's really cool. That's a really cool old school rig for the camera. I didn't know they had those. I'm sure they had those back then. The modern day versions are so much more sophisticated and so much more expensive and complicated. The old ones are really, really fancy because they look classic. Huh. Wait a minute. That's not him, is it? How did it... Wait, figure out... Is it a bird whistling? Uh-oh, there's something down there. Oh, no. Is it going to be gross? I don't want to be gross. Spooky is fine. I don't want gross again. I can't handle the gross again. Goo monsters. Tentacle monsters. Zombies. Wait, are the birds a part of this? Are the birds a misdirect? She heard whistling in that moment. What happened? Oh. Lame. We're on a tape? No. Is electrical disturbance? Electrical interference? I'm noticing something over her shoulder. That looks like a figure in a... Looks like someone standing there in a sheet. A literal ghost sheet looking thing. And it's just right over her thing. Oh. Oh. It's a Scoops. It's a ghost. It's a ghost Scoops. But what are they hearing? What are you hearing? There was a sheet over her shoulder, and it was over her shoulder. It looked like a person under a sheet. Is that a person or a ghosty? What did it say?
Well,
They sound different. More melancholy.
did you not hear it?
Do what?
Give them to me.
Did you not hear it? Hear what? Wait, is she hallucinating? Is this a hallucination? Interesting. Come on. Cat. She's trying to find it now. Cat, you're in trouble. Yeah, you. Don't grumble at me. Yeah.
You haven't had any sleep. You're very tired.
I listened to it 7 times.
Hmm.
I don't understand what's happened.
You haven't used enough tape?
Since when have I ever reused tapes? I'm not a fool.
All right, don't bite my head off.
Okay.
Tell me what I'm meant to be listening for.
Remember when I said ghost baby? I said probably ghost baby. Hmm. Aw. The birdos left. That's sad.
It was good while it lasted.
Hmm. So they're watching the patterns. They're watching the birds. Dude, she saw that photo of that little kid in the photo, and I'm like, that's the ghost baby that she's hearing, isn't it? It's
Like drunken fingerprint across the sky.
so she's finding herself incredibly moved by the birds and more into the birds than her. She's more into the birds than her husband. That's ridiculously gross. Don't date the birds. They're birds. It's weird.
It rolled like a drunken fingerprint across the sky. Narrations.
I cannot find one instance of dolphins roosting in human structure.
Hmm. Interesting.
I think that's weird.
Most likely give us years of grief trying to figure it out.
It's like they're
Drawn
drawn
to the house. Why would they be drawn to the house though?
Absolutely.
Why are they roosting in this house?
Yeah.
Nowhere else on earth.
Same question.
There'll be no one yet.
The metal works is happening again. Sorry, we live next to a metal foundry where they just pound and slap metal all day. It's the old furnace, old building.
Houses do that. And creepy.
Gets cold at night, likes to heat up at night, so we hear. So we apologize.
I don't know. How would they leave all their furniture and possessions gathering dust for decades?
You get that crease just there. You're trying to solve a mystery. No, I like it. It's sexy.
Hmm.
You were sexy.
He keeps trying to hook up with her. But she's just not.
Crazy bird lady.
She is a crazy. They're both crazy bird people. That's for sure. They're both really into birds. They got a crazy bird thing going on, which is it's working for them. It's working for them, and as long as it works for them. Oh, she kissed him. It's okay. Oh wait, no. I don't think she's gonna be down to get down with the sickness, my dude. What? You have a what?
What's the point?
Whoa, this is getting rough.
Point is, I love you.
Yeah. What's her deal?
Just
More time. I know.
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean to upset you. I'll leave you be.
Oh boy. I feel like marriage is the actual horror story here. I think it's like and the cautionary tale is they were middle-aged married people. Oh no, that's the scariest thing. A fate worse than death. Oh, hey, look, the ghost kid's just hanging out now. He's just like standing at the foot of the bed, just like, hey. Hey.
What's wrong?
He said, I'm so cold. He's cold. You should don't.
I had a bad dream.
You scared him.
Sorry.
You scared him. He's cold.
The fire. Can I open
Sorry. I can't help it. I was worried. And Ghost Kid shows up and he goes, I'm so cold. And she's like, who's here? And I'd be like, oh, do you need a blanket? I mean, first of all, what are you doing here, ghost kid? Second of all, can I get you a blanket or something? Don't get all weird about it. Why is he so cold? Is he in the attic? Are the birds drawn to the attic because he's hiding out in the attic? I wonder why they'd be drawn to him. Well, they'll probably explain it if he's in the attic. Is this a Casper scenario? A Casper scenario is when there's a ghost kid, but they're not evil. They're a friendly ghost kid. It's a friendly haunting, usually. You call it a Casper scenario. Whenever the haunting is actually a pleasant, friendly haunting, there's actually good coming from it. Like, you know, they actually help or they're actually just hanging out. You would call it a Casper. Like, yeah, we got a Casper. Like, just a friendly ghost kid. He's just, you know, just a sad ghost kid. Aw. And also, it's interesting because she's in a marriage with somebody. He's trying to hook it up. He's trying to hook up with her, obviously, but they're married, and she's seeing a ghost kid. So it's like I feel like she's being haunted by motherhood too. I feel like that's also something else that is the theme of motherhood, and parenthood is haunting her as well as marriage, and the ghost kid is just kind of an extension of all that, which is brilliant. Very much in Del Toro's wheelhouse of sort of like Crimson Peak, where it's not so much a ghost story as it's a story with ghosts in it. And Del Toro is a big fan of that idea, where the ghosts are just like characters in the story, but they're not like they're the main event kind of, but they're not the focus. I know that's a unique take. Me personally, I like the ghosts being the focus of a ghost story and not that they're not the main event. You know what I mean? But I like how his approach is unique in that way because like you don't see that often. So it makes it seem more dynamic.
You always go on about it.
Yes, that's right. Freedom.
It's a feeling a lot of people get when they look at a murmuration band.
I feel for her.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just do. Living in this big house all alone.
She had her husband and son here by the looks of it. She wasn't alone.
She wasn't alone. Husband and son.
It's inaccurate. Embroidery, she must have been a bird watcher. What have I done now? I don't understand what you want from me.
I don't want anything.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Did you get much work done today?
There's so much in life.
I know there is, Nancy, but we're here to work.
I thought you wanted me to take a break once in a while.
I do.
He's trying to get her to kind of gather her wits, I'm assuming. Sorry, 1 second, had a little bit of a sorry, we're doing a live stream, so sometimes we have tech stuff happen. Forgive us for the tech stuff.
Outstretched. She must have felt
Not on this end, it's on somebody else's end. Okay, this time when Ghost Kid shows up, don't get weird. Just chill. Okay? Just be like, hey, what's up, my dude? What do you need? A blanket or something? What do you want? Like, a cookie? Do you want, like, do you want a hug? You want a high five? Oh. Hi. Where's the little baby? Ghost baby. I told you there was a ghost baby. She's having, oh, this is the dream? Is this the dream or is this the nightmare? Might be both. Yep. And then Ghost Kid. Wait, Ghost Baby? Oh, is the room that they're in his room? So he's running off. So is their room his room? Oh. Uh-oh. Go talk to him. The ghost kids showing up is sort of like an analog, or a sort of an analogy, excuse me. When ghost kids show up in this woman's life who doesn't want children, that's what children is like for motherhood for a woman who doesn't want to have kids, and then kids show up in their life. So they're haunted either by not having kids, or haunted by being forced to have kids, or the concept of children. And so also I think there's a story going on obviously beyond that, and that I think that we're sort of figuring out what's going on with the house, with the woman that lived there, and the family. We saw To My Sweetheart. That was always something that kept popping up. To my sweetheart. To my dear sweetheart. I cannot wait till you are in my arms again. Please don't worry, don't, my wife. I think... Oh, wait, they cut away. I'm reading it verbatim, but they cut away. Excellent handwriting, by the way. God, old... People back in the day had really good handwriting. Oh, she's getting wrapped up in their drama. She's just wrapped up in the drama of the people that lived in the house. She's supposed to be bird watching, but now she's just geeking out about the ghost stuff in the house. So now I want to solve the ghost mystery. We're here about birds. We can't just screw around with ghost stuff. Can we figure the birds out first? No. Ghost baby first, then birds. Lame. Not lame, sorry, that's what he's thinking. I'm like, yeah, let's do the ghost thing. These birds are cool, whatever. But I'm sure I'm sure they're related somehow. I'm sure there is a connection. Right? There's gotta be. Why bring up the bird thing without having it be some sort of direct connection to this scenario? Oh, snap. You're more interested in the ghosts than you're into your own work, lady. Yeah, I'm not. He keeps saying I'm sorry to her, but she never says she's sorry to him, or has she said it a few times? No, she's said it a few times. Yeah. Marriage is the God, their marriage falling apart is the real horror story here. Not the kid, not the ghost kid. The ghost kid's like, God, could you guys like go to couples therapy, or could you just like move out? 'Cause you're just bumming us out. Like, us ghost kids can't stand you guys arguing all the time. It's like our parents are divorcing or something, and our parents are dead too, so get the hell out of here. Like, shut up, ghost kid. Okay, interference again. Okay, so ghost kid's around. Alright, so be like, hey, where are you? Hey, what's your name? Like, Toby? And where's the baby? What's the baby's deal? Did it just say goo goo gaga? Come on, don't be so basic. Come on, ghost baby. You can come up with better than goo goo gaga. It almost sounded like that. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, he's all wet. Why is he all wet? Why is he all wet? What's wrong? Oh, I feel sorry for him. Come on, don't you feel sorry for him? He's a little kid crying. He's all wet and crying and walking on steps. I mean, I know it's kind of spooky, right? But at the same time, it's like, that's... Come on, have some compassion. Like, oh, it's so horrifying. That looks like a child who's going through... Even if it's a ghost child, that's just... That can't be fun, right? Just because someone dies doesn't mean they go through a personality change. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably still a kid, even though he's a ghost. Like, he's probably just like the... Yeah, you die and your personality changes completely. No, you probably get perspective, and you probably, like, get a whole idea if that happens. But I can't imagine that you would just completely change entirely. You'd probably have to go through a whole process. Poor kid. Something about the water? He said, I'm so cold. And the water. Oh, I hate to assume that the ghost kid's remains might be in the water somewhere. But the ghost kid's remains might be in the water somewhere. So it might be worth investigating. Well, birdos. Is it, yeah, they're trying to catch it? Oh no! Oh, the poor baby. It's dead.
Oh, grip it so tight. It's stunned. You'll kill it. Please, Echo, put it down.
Sweetheart, its neck is broken.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, that's always messed up. Yikes. It's good eating. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't feed anybody that little bird. Even if he ate like all the cartilage or bones and stuff, he'd be like, it still wouldn't be enough eating that little bird for anybody. It might be a good like snack. You have to eat like several of those little birds. You're better off trying to catch a fish. Better off trying to catch a fish. Oh, ghost kid, this is inappropriate. She is naked. You should say, excuse me, ghost kid, but I'm naked. Oh, is that him? Oh, that's him. It's cold? Oh. He's in the water. Wait, what? Oh, wait, I thought that was Andrew Lincoln, like, messing with her. What did you do? So a lady's running in. What did you do? What did she do? What did you do? Okay, but what did she do? Oh, sorry, that's just our assistant in the corner hammering tacks into a wooden table. It's an old furnace. Sorry about that. Let it out, Nancy. She's like, no. She hasn't cried at all? I thought she was screaming a lot. She didn't cry, I guess. She welled up a little bit, but I don't think she did technically cry yet. Or maybe he didn't see it. Maybe it was off camera. I don't know.
You said I was being unscientific, relying on my feelings.
It's true. You're being unscientific, relying on your feelings. Deal with it. That's a real thing. Which wife do you want me to be? Good question. How about you just stop being such a crazy lady? Nancy, stop being so crazy. Ever since we moved into this house, you've been acting nutty, Nancy. I'm gonna do it for him. Now you listen up. I don't know what that ghost kid's doing to you. but you need to make peace with Ghost Kid. No, I'm not gonna make peace with Ghost Kid. He sucks, not me. Come on, he's a dead Ghost Kid. That's sad. No, I should have to change. He should. Ghost Kid should have to change. I mean, honestly, one of my favorite lines from any movie about ghosts was, "Oh, please, they're dead. It's a little too late to be neurotic." And that's from Beetlejuice. And that's Lydia's mom. Catherine O'Hara says that in Beetlejuice. She's like, oh, Lydia, please, they're dead. It's a little too late to be neurotic. I just love that line. It's like, yeah, I mean, good point, right? Oh, dude, you're back. Hey, fisherman sailor boat guy. Thanks for letting us know about Ghost Kid and the haunted house of follies that you've sent us to, you harbinger of death.
Can you tell me who lived in this house?
Yeah, what's up with the Ghost Kid?
Yes, I know that, but who are the people on the walls? I know this might sound silly.
Wait, he looks like an older version of that little kid, though. That's the weird thing, though.
That's all. Very odd things. Why does she live all the way out here, alone with her son?
Her family put her here.
Interesting.
It was too isolated. It didn't work out.
How did it not work out?
We died.
How? Please, Mr. Graves, how did he die?
Well, he must have drowned, obviously. But how? Yeah, but how? How? Why is he... She did it.
Where is the mother now? Where's Mr. Graves?
She did away with herself.
Okay, so so she killed her son, then she killed herself. Interesting. Not interesting, it's sad as hell. Yeah.
This happened 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
What is there to tell?
I would have liked to have known.
My wife and I went out of our way to give you a place to stay out of this dreadful cold. We really made an effort.
Of course, we're enormously grateful.
People say they see things here, but it's just a morbid fascination with other people's misery.
Ooh. That's a slant. Ooh.
People see what they want to see.
People claim they see things here, but that's just a morbid curiosity with other people's misery. And then he says, I don't believe in ghosts, and he's going back into the ghost house. Well, it's because you haven't hung out there long enough to believe in them. I'm sure if you, like, hung out there long, they should force him to stay there. Be like, okay, why don't you stay here tonight and talk to Ghost Kid? Come on, caretaker, dude. You stay here with Ghost Kid, and you stay with me, and you watch. He's like, no, I think I'm good. No, you have to stay. Pull out a gun, and you go in there, and you stay in there.
Because whenever I tell you anything, it's never what you want to hear.
Like, well, you holding me up? Yeah, that's right. Give me your wallet, too.
I asked him about people who lived here.
So she's going to tell her husband now about what she heard.
Right?
Because I have been seeing and hearing everything.
Interesting.
I have seen and heard them.
She didn't tell him for the longest time. She felt like it would be weird or make her seem crazy. I guess it does, kind of.
And I would love it. I would dearly love it, Edgar, if I could just tell you this and you would believe me.
Oh, yeah, I'll believe you.
Even sane, rational people like you start to see and hear things when they've had no sleep.
Oh, please, Edgar, don't.
I haven't seen anything, Nance. No ghosts or goblins, nothing but a big sad old house, so forgive me. I am trying to understand.
Don't tell me you're trying to understand like I'm some crazy person.
I never said you were crazy. All I know is you've been dealt the worst blow any mother, any human being could have been dealt, and I'm very worried about you.
Why is it always about me?
Oh, God.
You went through this too, Edgar. Why don't you tell me how you feel for once?
All right, I feel lost. I
darling Ava can die, and you have
Uh,
no tear, not one single tear in the whole
oh,
Blackie? That make it better?
Ava.
Of course,
So they had a child that passed?
cried for her child.
Oh,
Good, make things better, and
she
now
didn't cry for her child, I guess.
you seem to care more about these people than
Wow,
you
okay.
than you do about your own daughter.
Ooh, that's the twist.
You ask me how I feel. That's how I feel.
Ava, I guess I didn't know. I guess, wow, did they mention that? I must have missed that if they did. Maybe that's a big reveal. For me, it's a big reveal.
Mess of the year. I try, and I just feel you slipping away.
Well, yeah, she's all heartbroken and messed up about losing a child, I believe, now that I know. But she's being haunted by some other ghost kid. Great. So she had lost a child, and now some other kid is haunting her? Oh, that's messed up. At least I think she lost a child. I could be wrong. I don't know how else it goes.
Unless you want me to stay. Yes. And what?
She's like, nah, that's fine. You can get the hell out of here. I'm sick of you. He's like, fine, I'm leaving. Man. Beautiful setting. The house, the location, everything about it. This story is so layered. There's so much going on, and just tremendous performances from both. Wait, someone's calling them? Oh no, it's an alarm to go do all the crap he's got to go do. The bird watching. Wow. So the ghost kid probably heard that she lost a child, and so he's like, "Hey, I'm a ghost kid, and you lost a kid. What's up?" Oh, poor thing, poor angel. No. Oh, she's gonna come out and yell. What have you done? What have you done? Well, there's also a baby too. It's not just the kid, but there's a baby. And the kid said, "Mommy is mad at me." That's now there's a ghost mom who's mad, and she's screaming and she's smacking stuff. Wow. This is crazy. Wow, okay. Okay, I think I might have figured out what happened. I think there was a problem. I think the little boy may have accidentally killed the baby. And I think the mom freaked out and killed the boy and then killed herself because of that. I could be wrong. They said the guy said it was over 30 years ago. He said, "Mommy's angry at me and I don't know why."
Your mom did a bad thing to you.
Yeah.
She won't hurt.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Explain it.
Not alive anymore.
Yeah. That's sad. I'm sorry. That's awful.
Nothing wrong.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna cry. This is sad. I mean. Oh, the poor baby. That's awful. Yeah. That's the thing. He was just a little one. He didn't know he got stuck in a little loop there. She's trying to help him get out of this little loop.
You won't be alone or cold anymore.
Yeah, she's gonna get you out. This is beautiful. What a beautiful story.
Run into the light, sweetheart.
Okay.
You're safe.
It'll be warm and safe.
Run into the light.
She's trying really hard. Yay. So was he freed? Did that free him? I'd like to think it freed him. I hope it freed him. And she's just, because she apparently, yeah. Oh, but the mom is still haunting the place.
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
Yeah. Oh wait, it looked like there was a little baby though as well. Oh, that was her baby. That was her. Okay. In the bed. Her baby. Nancy's the lead lady's child. And so then this is the woman who. Oh no. She said, "Mommy's mad at me." Why was Mommy mad at him though? Is that just an irrelevant thing? Not to say that it's like it wouldn't be okay. Obviously, I'm just saying like to kill him. But like, why was she so mad that she was brought to that? I guess we won't know. I guess it's sort of one of those unknown things, like, or it might be unwritten. She just went mad. And now the birds are flocking towards her, and she's loving it. I hate to use the word ecstasy, but she's basically in ecstasy right now. Maybe not a sexual one, but like a very intense, emotional. Maybe sexual, I don't know. Maybe that's her thing, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. Might be her thing, man. So where are we right now in this story? So Andrew Lincoln is still doing the job with the birds. I thought this was gonna be a birds are evil, birds are attacking, birds. I thought it was gonna be a Hitchcock birds thing. But no, this is very much the ghosts are being used to help this woman deal with her trauma and her past, and her helping these ghosts is helping her. Huh. It's a very Del Toro story. About the concept of it's a story that happens to have ghosts in it instead of a ghost story. Very much so. And it's a unique take. Always when he does that. It's so unique. And the director has just done an excellent job capturing this idealistic sort of timeless world. Not really timeless, but, classic era that feels timeless. Hey, they're reconnecting. Good. I talked to the ghost kid. I made peace with ghost kid and his mom, but she's crazy. Anyway, I love you. Okay, love you too, I guess. I don't know what the hell you're up to in that house. You're acting nutty, but whatever. He's like, I don't see any of this shit you're talking about, but okay, lady. You need help. Go to a doctor. I haven't seen any ghost kid. I haven't heard anything. That one was great too. Honestly, the last two were fives. Bangers. Bangers and mash. I call it bangers and mash, people. That was a 5. I mean, both solid 5s. I can't gush enough. This was fantastic. These last 4 nights. Guillermo del Toro's cabinet of curiosities. The last 4 nights, building up to a tremendous Halloween that I hope you will have. I know we're going to have a tremendous Halloween. We're going to try and do some Halloween stuff. Might do a Halloween stream. I don't know. Might try and figure out what the hell's going on with what we can watch for that. And probably do maybe something midnight. I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, if not a Halloween stream, just come back regularly. We got plenty of stuff that we're doing stream-wise. We'll be doing the Netflix stuff. We'll be doing HBO Max stuff. Whatever the hell works. Anything geeky, anything genre-based, anything that's good or awesome. And you know we do it here. So both episodes, 5. The viewing, 5. Loved it. This one, the Murmuring, another 5. Really well done. Can't gush enough about Cabinet of Curiosities. If you love anthology storytelling, if you love short form horror, this is everything you want. And if you want something for Halloween, dude, this whole series overall, out of a 10, gets a 9, solid 9 out of 10. The whole series, 9 out of 10, damn near perfect. The only thing I would say threw it off was maybe there were some hiccups along the way with some of the stories. Otherwise, loved everything about it. Can't gush enough. There's your review. There's your reaction. Hope that did it for you, because I know it did it for me. And that's gonna do it for this Cabinet of Curiosities. I'm even mad at myself for that, but thanks for tuning in, ghouls and ghoulettes and ghosties and everyone in between. We'll be back next time for some more stuff, more reactions. It's late. We've been late 4 nights in a row. Late shows. Thanks for being here. If you weren't, this is irrelevant. You can't hear it. How are you doing that? Weird. Anyway, catch you on the flippy floppy. Later, sleep.